now let's move on to additional insights. This was just a little bonus that I wanted to add in because there's so much. He's involved with so much that I could write a whole book or a novel on this man, just from 2021 to 2023 in the NFT market. Such a short period of time. So his company Vayner3, formerly known as Vayner NFT, just a variety of projects that he came out with and associated with his POP projects. So like Dapper Dinos, for example, Girls Gang was another one. Blue Studios, which he never followed up with. This project didn't even sell out, and then he just kind of never talked about it, never gave us any updates or nothing. It's very bad. Here's his NFT restaurant. Philion again does a very good job at exposing his NFT restaurant with a lot of evidence. It was bad. It was bad. It wasn't even going to be ready for at least, I don't even know if it's ready now. But it wasn't at the time. It wasn't going to be ready for at least a year. Exactly what he's doing. He's selling, like he's using the money to start up. It's a startup. Like he's using the money to fund the restaurant idea, and he gets all this upfront capital, and then he's continuously making royalties every time it's sold. It's just wild. Especially when the NFT restaurant wasn't even ready. Nothing was done and ready. Here's the VeeFriends Iconics. Again, price anchoring these. He encouraged people to buy these. There's going to be a surprise and like all this stuff. Yeah, he's saying that if you're in the NFT world that you should consider becoming a VeeFriends holder. But again, like, why would anyone associate themselves with fraud? That's wild. Here's his Vayner Sports Pass project with his brother AJ. And he had that ready right after VeeFriends 2, so that the money that the people that didn't get on the friends list for VeeFriends 2 that couldn't mint the VeeFriends 2, then they could just roll that money over to VeeFriends Pass instead of going to a different NFT project. And then here's Hash Bastards calling him out again. Here's the Pepsi mic drop fail NFT that he did. His association, again, VCon. This comes from his Vayner Media connections. Same with Budweiser. And that's when he announced Vayner3, his NFT consulting firm. So I can only imagine how much revenue he took in from this, from his like commissions, royalties. You know, he gets a percentage off the mints. So when a project sells out, he gets a certain percentage off the upfront sales. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he made another like 7 figures off all these from his Vayner3 company because of all these things. 7-Eleven, Roblox, Johnny Walker. Here's an example of the 137 he uses for marketing, and he just pushes his own products and services, doesn't disclose anything. He's invested in companies, like I said, and he's pushing products, and it's just so much conflict of interests. Crown Royal, Bud Light NFTs, the Reddit NFT marketplace, and the GameStop NFT marketplace as well, he was pushing. And MLB, he even partnered with Candy Digital and MLB. And that was a bust. Again, direct securities violation, telling people they're going to make money in 6 months by holding a card on a terrible platform. And here is another wallet by Gary Vaynerchuk purchasing Hashmax early on, and then his Candy Digital airdrop.